Okay, so good morning and good evening and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 9 of our class, and today we are going to be discuss one more chapter in our agenda that is called the system properties. Okay, when I talk about the system properties, let's say that we have a person named called Priya. Okay, now what are the properties Priya carry? Priya is a girl. She is working. She is earning. Priya father name is this. Priya father name is mother name is this. She is staying at this particular place. She is working in this particular company. She is earning this much in that particular company. She has a hobby of cooking, baking, playing, singing, and other things. Now, if I define these property in a one place, you are able to identify to whom I am talking. If I say, guys, look, he is healthy man, he is wealthy man, then you can say Atul is talking about someone who is very rich, right? So in our ServiceNow instance, we call these things called as a properties. What differentiate me, what defined me is called the properties here. So now let me come back. Sorry, let me come back here. Now we will see that if I want to change the color of this particular banner frame, how I can change. If I want to change this image, how I can change. If I want to be hide this global search, how I can change. Okay, so these are called the system properties. It means if I change for one person or the system level, it will be getting impacted to everyone who are using my instance. So now you guys have a username and the password in my instance. So if I make a change anything in the system property, then it is going to be impact to everyone here. All these guys will be getting impacted. I'm sure now you're able to see this image, right? This image, but now we will see that how we can make a changes on the system property now. So now let's go to the all here and search for the system property. System properties. Okay, remember one thing. System properties are the global level change. It's not a personalized one, no. If you are be here and you're making changes in the preferences, it is completely personalized. But if you're here and making changes, it is a completely global. So now there are two things, basic configuration and basic UI 16. What do you mean by these two things? Basic configuration, basic UI 16. This is the another loving part of service now, I can say. How many of you are still using the one wallpaper for a long time on your mobile phone or maybe on your laptop? Maybe you have a good family photo which has been clicked 5, 7, 8, 10 years back, and you keep that as a wallpaper for your laptop. Many people are there. It means you don't want to become outside that particular wallpaper. You want to continue work with the same only. So what ServiceNow say here that guys, I am providing two UIs to you. The things which are able to see here, this is called the UI 16. There's a one more I can say.
available in ServiceNow that is called the UI 15. Let me see, do we have any option to change the UI or not? I don't think that they have given this experience in this part. No. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let's go here. OK. And let me show you the previous versions or the previous look and feel of the service now so that you can easily understand. Polaris. It is gone, Polaris. No, it's a theme, this one. Let me show you some magic and you will say, wow, what is this? Or how this can be possible? Okay. Let it be safe. Log out. Now see the difference. See, the front end has been completely changed. Before the San Diego service now give us a front end like this. If I log in here, oh Atul, what is this? It's all changed. This is the one of the new property has been given by ServiceNow in the San Diego that we called as a new experience, next experience or unified experience. So why I logged in here? Want to show you the UI 15, how the UI 15 look like. I go here and switch to the UI 15. This is called the UI 15. This UI has been used with the very limited people. But still ServiceNow did not remove this UI 15. The reason is being because ServiceNow say, hey, I am user friendly. So the same thing, maybe you are using very old utensils still in your home because you love them, because they're easy to carry, they're easy to clean, they're good enough, the quality is so good. So this is called the UI 15, and believe me guys, I'm from the era of UI 15 only. When I started my journey in 2014-15 somewhere, I was using this front end. We are not going to be work or learn these things. No, it is not the part of the San Diego. So let me come back here. UI 16. This is what ServiceNow give before San Diego. Before San Diego, ServiceNow give this as a framework. Okay, now let me change the property here. That is why I told in the beginning that this training is going to be a little different, because we are not going to be talking about any of the previous terms. And let me do experience as a. We are going to be discuss this point now, that what is the system property. So did you guys notice I changed the system property and that has been impacted for everyone. Let me log out and log in again. Let me try to change the profile picture here. Not sure it's a bug or what, but it's not updating. Okay, leave it though. Log out and let me log in again. Okay, so now we are going to be discuss about the UI properties. See, we are on the San Diego at point of time. Go here, search for the sys underscore property. System properties. This one, the basic configuration. Let me show you here. One more thing from the practical experience perspective, guys. Sometime there are
problem statements which don't require any big development. So if someone says, hey, I want to be update that my incident should get closed in 7 days. There is no coding required to do this part. This is coming from the system property. So you can search if you're facing any issue, you can search in the system property. Is there any property which I need to be enable or disable? Like if you put your phone on the silent, this is a property. And this property is applicable for the all incoming calls, all media, all content which you're watching on the on your phone. No sound will be come because you keep your phone on the silent. Right? Only vibration will be there. No ringing will be there. That is the property. When we click on the basic, it is showing me the UI 15 front end. That guys, if you want to change anything in the UI 15, you can change from here, which we're not going to be discussed because it is not our course of content now. So what we'll do, click here, go to the basic UI 16 and you can do the practice of this system property only and only in your instance. The reason being because if I am making a change on the other side, Shaba also making a change, then the last person who saved that property will be get activated. So today you are going to do a practice of the system property. Go and make a changes on this browser and all the things I'll show. So you can see here page header caption. Learn and grow together with Atulji. It should show here only, but it is not showing because of maybe some bug available. So let me put as a learn and tab. I want to change the name of this tab. It should not be shown like this. See, it's showing the LNG, right? Where from LNG is coming? LNG is coming from here only. Page header, it's showing from here. Okay. Now, if you want to change the time zone for all the users, then you can use the system time zone. This one. So you can say, I want that everybody should have a Europe London time zone here. Maybe someone says, Atul, we are not able to find India time zone. Let's say do we have India one? No. If you don't have, then you can click here and you can configure it. You can search here for the India. Something India is there? No. Maybe you can search from the Chennai is not there. Asia, yes. Asia, Kolkata. You can put like this and save. Now you can set up this time zone for everyone. But the question come, Atul, I am staying in US. This time zone is not applicable for me. In that case, you can go in your profile and you can make a change in your time zone. So it's saying system time zone for all the users unless overridden in the user record. Unless you go to the user record, you go to the user profile and make a change in the time zone, the by default system time zone will be this only, Europe London. Okay, now if you want to make a change in this image. Okay, I did not save it, so it lost. Okay, so let me save first point so that we can see the changes here. Yeah, so now you can see learn grow. I'm not sure that why it's not coming here, but LNG is coming from this tab here. The time zone has been set for everyone as a Europe London now. Be careful when you're making changes in the system property. There is nothing that it will take time for the users to be reflect. No, it's done and does it. If you click save, things will be
learn grow, and let me click on the save. And let me reload this page so that I can see the changes here. Why it's not working? Okay, yeah. See, now it's showing learn grow completely, right? From where this is coming, learn grow, it is coming from tab title. So you can put your name as well if required, no problem. Okay. Now, if I want to make a change on the image side, I want to put some other a new image here. Just 1 minute, guys. Okay, let me see what happened here though. Kushbu saying not able to join the call. Let me add Kushbu again. Okay. Now, if I want to make a change in this image, click on the plus icon. What image you want to put it here? Let me go here in the training batch 2, and I want to put this image. Click and open. So new image is coming. It says just click on the save here. Now, if you log into my instance, let me just reload this page because sometimes it's recording and reloading here. Now, if you log into my instance, you will be able to see these changes because these are the global level changes. It takes some time. It takes time to be reflect. It will be done, no problem. Okay, if you want to set up the date format for everyone, time format for everyone, you can set up here. Like we have a time zone, you can set up the date format for everyone, for all users. If you want to change the color of this header, so let me put some yellow color. Banner text, the text which is appearing here, like this. Header division, this strip, you're able to see, right? This strip. These things are there. So multiple options are there. You can just check that which is good for you, which is you liking here. And now I click on the save here. And now let me reload it. Sometime due to cache, it is not working. So if it's saying refresh the browser, still not working properly. Maybe some other issue, or maybe what I can say. Let me log out and cache issue can be there.
Kushbu can't hear you.
But everybody is able to hear me, Kushbu. I know she sent some message.
No, now I can.
Okay, welcome back. No problem. Okay, generally, guys, I did not saw the WhatsApp message during the training actually, very less. Okay, so I just saw that someone is pinging, so I go there to be check. It's taking time, guys. Not sure that why it's some I can say the cache issue or something else. Otherwise, this get changes immediately. These images will be get changed immediately. Okay, so this is the first part of my system property. Now, if I go here, we can see about the UI properties. My company, okay, my company. My company basically, once you purchase the ServiceNow instance and you are working as a company and you want to create your records, then you are using the my company at point of time. As of now, I'll say let's not discuss much on the my company part because that is not much required for us. We are saying that we are providing services to the customer. That's fine for us. So if you want to make a change here, you can put the change banner text, anything can be changed here, and it can be a bug as well. because we are making a changes, but it is not reflecting. We change the color as well. It's not reflecting. We change the images as well. It's not reflecting. Can be a issue of the refresh or the cache from the background. Anyone can log in and see that is he or she is able to see the new image or not in my instance. Can someone confirm? Because we have done the changes here. The image should be like this. The banner text color should be like this.
Yeah, I can see.
Sorry, Saba.
Yes.
Can you share your screen for a quick minute?
Yes, it changed. Yeah,
It
changed.
Okay. Can someone just share the screen? So the reason is that why I'm saying, because sometime I update, but the changes are not reflecting. Yep. So now you can see here. The image has been changed, but still colors are not reflecting. Colors are not reflecting. It should also reflect. So sometimes it takes time to be reflect, but otherwise my experience is it done quickly. Quickly it done. That's fine. You can stop sharing. Let me share my screen now. Okay. Okay. So this is the one part of the system property. Now the another important part in the system property is called the UI properties. UI property means the property or the things which you are able to see on the front end, on the user perspective. So I click on the UI property here. It has a very big list. See, very big list, which we are not going to be discussed in depth. Everything we cannot discuss. So this is the homework for you guys now. You have to be play on the system property in your instance. Go to system property, change the system property, go to the UI properties, and all the things will be there. Okay, what it says that user interface property means how the front end will be look like to the user. This is the section where you can make a change in the system in the property. And again, if you change here, it will be applicable for every user who is having the instant access for that particular instance. Okay. What it says specifically, I'm not sure that it is easy to understand, but I'll put that part. Show the name instead of the email address in the activity header for the emails. Let me show you something here. Let's go open the incident. And I'll open the open incident here. Let me open this one. And now I'll open the system properties. Sorry, UI properties here. Okay. So now it's saying show the name instead of the email address in the activity header of email. So we are going to be discuss this concept maybe today when we start with the table part. It says whenever you are creating a record and any email is going out from ServiceNow, then you need to be show the name here of the user instead of the email address. If I make this property yes, then it will show the name, not the email ID, that who done this particular part. I'm not sure that it will be reflected here or not, because this is not the email. This is the normal content I am putting it here. But generally we did not pick up this part. Okay, let me see any incident which I can show you. With this thing I'll pick up. I'm just looking for one example where I have some emails. Okay, there's no email concept is there, no problem. We will see this part when we are going for the email notification. Role that can view the email in the activity formatter. Now the thing is that let's say I am working on a project. Okay. And I says that guys, when any update has been done on this incident record, any update has been done on any of the record, the email should be generated and should be captured in this particular area. This is called the activity logs. Okay, now the question comes, who can view the email in the activity format? So now there is no email, maybe because I don't have a required access. That is it is not showing me the emails here. So let me do, I'll go ahead and put ITL comma admin. That if a user has these role or any of this role, he or she can able to see the activity in see the emails in the activity format. Again, there's no email as of now. Let me try to put something. Okay, let's see, is email generated or not? It takes some time, but this property basically work that who can see the email in this particular section. Okay, if you put the more roles, so the user who is having those roles can be able to see this particular area. Now the next few one, you can see all of the images. Assign to image used in the activity formatter. This is again the activity formatter. This is one. And assign to image to whom you are assigning. Do you want to show that image here or not? Then you can set up the properties from there. I never understand that what is the purpose of these things. Never understand. But this is what the database of the image is given by ServiceNow. So the things which you're able to see, this globe you're able to see, this question mark you're able to see, this option you're able to see. These are coming from the images only. And this is the place where that image has been displayed. Assignment group image used in the activity format. Let me change the something. Let's see. Do we able to find something or not? Additional comment images. Let's put something more. And now let save this property. Just try to see the changes are reflecting or not. And now let me try to reload this. Yes, let's see. Any changes has been done? No changes has been done. Let me see anything is there. No changes has been done here. Very clearly, I always get confused with this particular stuff, guys. Let me put something like this. No, nothing is showing to me here. Okay, but these are the images part. More important for us, generally, we avoid to make a change in the system properties. The basics properties we never touch. Now the next important point is that if you see here, let me go to the user table. Okay. Okay, now let's say I have a user called the Sammy. Okay. I want to create another user with the same information. What I have to do? I have to go back to the user table, click on the new, and then create. Then ServiceNow said, don't worry. I'm giving you option called the show, save, insert, and insert state. So now you can see on this form, there's a no button called the save here. So we can bring that button on the form now. And let me save it. Let it be saved quickly. Yeah. And now if I go here and try to reload this. So now you can see the save button is also coming. Insert button is also coming. Insert and stay is also coming. What is the difference between insert and stay? Homework for you. Let me put here. Read about. This is one of the interview question has been asked. But now if I go here back and I can disable the property, this option will be gone for me. Now the question comes, Atul, can we just use the save, not the insert and insert stay on the form? No, you cannot do this thing. This property will work either completely yes, either completely no. Okay. So now the homework for you to be find out that what is the difference between insert and stay. What is the difference between update and save? And tell me why I should put these boxes on the form. See, these boxes, these buttons are looking good. But being a consultant, my question is that do you think that update and save both are required on this form? What do you think? That is update and save both are required or not?
Yeah, to me they are required.
It's required. Why?
In case if you maybe at the initial stage you wanted to update some information on Sami, you use update, then you add what that was not added before. As you are updating an existing file, I don't know.
Okay, I'll give one example. Okay. I'll give an example. The example is that suppose you are writing an email. Okay. From the Gmail side, you are writing a email to someone. Okay. You're writing in the meantime, your children or your husband call you. Hey, can you come here for a minute? Or let's have a lunch first. Then you can write down your email. Now you have two options. Either you just close the browser, the email gets saved automatically, or either you go to the Gmail or click on the right click and then save it. In the both options, your email is getting saved. That is be confirmed. So according to me, no require these two buttons on the same place. Either use update, either use save. The another reason is that more button you put on the form become heavy. You says Atul, come on, how much weight is this? Heavy in the sense of the loading part. So it is a consultant, it is a business analyst have to be think that why there is a business need of having these two buttons here. Update, if you click on the update, it will take us on the list view. If you click on the save, it will bring us on the same page here. This is the only difference between two. Both buttons are saving my record. Let's say I'm putting a number like this. I click on the save. So smart here. And click on the save here. Still data has been saved. If I click and like this and click on the update, it's still saved. For Sami, it is still saved. Open and see. See. The only difference is the usage. The only difference is the user experience. That's all. There's no other difference in this. So being a consultant, you have to be think if tomorrow, let's say, when you go for the school admission or maybe the college admission, if in a single page, let me show you something. College admission form, because we have to be think from the consulting perspective now. Okay, now tell me, is this form looking good or is this form looking good? Which one is good? This one or this one? Tell me. This one is looking more good or this one is looking more good?
First one.
This one, right?
Right.
Why?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Why it's looking good?
Because of the font and colorful background.
Okay, what else?
Yeah, that's it.
That's great.
It's
The another
simple.
reason is that, sorry, go ahead. Because the another reason is that this form has a less field, which is I can easily understand and read. This has a lot of fields available.
A lot of information.
Lot of information, correct. So now, if you are a business analyst, it's your responsibility to make sure that my form should not be very heavy. One more point. How many of you guys keep the application in your mobile phone on the home page, which you are using very rarely? You will not keep those apps on the home page. You keep the apps which you're using frequently on the day-to-day, like WhatsApp, Gmail, SMS, calling, and maybe 2 or 3 more. If you see my phone, I just have a maximum 5 to 7 apps on the home page, which I'm using very frequently. Why? Because I don't want my front page of the phone should be heavy. So doesn't mean that okay, ServiceNow say, boss, I'm giving you the flexibility, but using that flexibility, it's depend on you. So again, our second day topic, being a business analyst, you should ask to the customer that why you need this thing. Tell me, justify me the reason. What is the business need? What do you want to be achieved from this particular thing? If you ask me practically, I never in favor to having these 2 buttons. Never. I'll either have a update. I never have to have these 2 buttons. You want to create a record? Go and create it again. I don't want to be keep it for everyone here. It is unnecessary making my form heavy. Okay, and now if you notice that ServiceNow is so beautiful that they're giving this option in the form down as well. See. Now think, Atul, what is this? Repetition of the buttons. If in this form, I will ask again your father name, your mother name, which is already asked. No, it's not good, Atul. It's duplication of the record, field, attributes. Okay, but it is up to the user. Enable the right click on the edit context. This is called the edit context. This one. Do you want to user to make it right click or not? If you unclick and just save here. So these are the small things, very small things which you should know about the system. And let me reload this page now. Oops. I did not save. Yeah. Enable the right click edit context menu on the application navigator. Okay, sorry, this is application navigator. This one, sorry. This one. So if you remove this option, you're not able to edit that part. With some properties there which I'm not able to find out. Maybe it's showing the default only. So you can check that part. Let me enable it. Allow attachment as a drag and drop option. Let's say I want to be attach few files here. Either I can do the attachment from this particular clip. Click on the clip, go to the choose file, I can attach it here. Or what I can do, let me go here, open this batch 8, get the images. Not images, you can add any file, Word file, PowerPoint, audio, video, anything you want to be attached, you can attach. Bring it here. Sometimes it's in my system, it's giving me problem as well. Let me minimize this. Okay. So like this thing. It means No need to be go here and do this part. Now it's be adding the attachment automatically. Now you can see. If I remove this option, if I remove this property, then I cannot do the drag and drop. But it is a user-friendly part. So customer says, OK, boss, that's fine. We can use that part. No worries. You can try this option at your side now in your instances. Now the another point is that how many you're able to see here. 1, 2, 3 and +1. Atul, in my customer instance, they have minimum 5 attachments. And they want all the 5 attachment names should be visible on the here. But by default, it's showing only 3. Go to the system property, make it as a 10. Now let me show you the magic. Let it be saved quickly. Yeah. Now go here. Reload this page. See, it's showing 4. Let's add more. More than 10. Let me show you. Open it. How many are there? Let me reload this page. See, +5. It means 10s are showing here and +5 are other one. You can click and you can see here. From where this has been changed from 3 to 10, it is coming from the system property which we have done here. But again, avoid putting more than 5 here. That is not recommended because more you put, the more space has been taken by this naming convention on your form and more scrolling you have to be doing that case. So these are the small names. If I have a big file names, 40 character, then see how much space it will take. It will make your form heavy again. The loading part will be heavy again. So we have to be thinking from a number of perspectives, guys. OK, now if I come down here, list of the system tables that will have a deleted or deleted. OK, these are the tables. These are the system tables. If you delete this table, the logs will be generated. So we have to be define the tables here. That which table, and this is only from the system table. System table means the tables which is given by ServiceNow. Created by ServiceNow to run his or her own purpose. For the access part. OK, so there's a multiple tables are there. Generally, we did not change this property, guys, very carefully. Never ever change this property. This is not required. Now the next property says I want this incident should be get closed after 5 days. Let's say, guys, if you did not do the practice after 5 days, I will be kick out you from the group without intimating you. So from where this 5 days property is coming, this is coming from this particular part. I can put 1, I can put 2, I can put 3, I can put 4, any day I can put. There are another important point. One is called the system property, which we are discussing now. Who dropped off? Kamlesh and EB is not there. Who dropped off, guys? Priya, Kushbu, Kumar, Akanksha. Maybe we will take attendance and we'll see. Let me see who dropped off. Or okay, Saba dropped off. Should not be. Okay, let me call him back. Okay, yep. So we're discussing about there's a 2 concepts. One is called the system property, which we are discussing here. This is for the complete system. Then it comes the module specific properties. Incident management module, change management module, knowledge management module. We will see few of the module specific properties as well in the later on. Now show the buttons at the end of the form, at the end of the header. So these things, do you want to show on the top or bottom? Here you can make a property from here. Let me save this. And now if I reload this page, we reload this page as well. Why it's checking? See, it's there. It's saved or not? Show the button at the end of the form. We don't have this thing. Add submit. It is still showing to me. Not sure that why there is a property is not updating in my system now. Okay, but this property says that do you want to show the form at the end, like submit or update kind of etc. If I say yes, it will show, means these things. Do you want to show on the form at the bottom as well? You can show them like this, or you can remove them. Like if I say from the header, let me reload this. So now you can see here, no button on the top, only in the bottom. From where these things are coming, this is coming from the properties only. So for a good user experience, I'm putting the both. This is another important point. List of roles that can use the global text search capability. I don't want my all users should able to use this. Only admin can, or only the IT user can see this thing. So let me remove the admin here. Let me give the example. And let me reload my page because it is a browser activity. See, global search is not available for me now. The reason because I removed the admin rule that, oh, it's coming. Maybe it's search admin, or maybe I have the ITIL rule as well. Yes, I have ITIL rule as well. Let me remove this as well. Do everything from here and now save. Come on, get save. Yes. No, it's not working. Maybe either it's my cache issue. Can someone check? Are you able to see the search option in your browser? Can someone check quickly in the same, in my instance only, guys? Sometimes it's just a cache issue as well. Anyone can confirm? Anyone, guys? Nobody's speaking. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
Atulji, it's not
Yes.
visible.
It's not visible. It means this
It is
property is
visible for me. I don't know
Visible.
why.
Oh, it's loaded again.
again. Okay. Maybe it is due to because we all have a admin rights. Let me try to impersonate some other user. Or it can be bug as well. Yep, it can be bug. I'm sure it will be bug now. Okay, otherwise it should not be visible to any user. There's a lot of things which is not working as expected sometime in the San Diego, where ServiceNow is already working. Okay, but if you check in your other instances, maybe you can try in your instances, guys. Okay, now come back here. Let me put the ITL admin. Okay. Default choice list width means this thing they're specifically talking. This is a choice list. How much the width for this one? You can define here. Okay, that like this is showing like this. So up to 160 character it can take here. This is that particular property. Display missing choice list entries. It is something which we use for the development part. Let me try to show something here. If we can make some changes. No, it will not show anything like, because we do the how this property work basically. Suppose I have one entry, I have one choice list and I removed that one. Then it should show me in the blue color that hey, it is missing one. This has been used by the developer sometime. Okay, so these things we can use it because being a consultant, it is not required for us, and we are not changing some of the default properties of service now. Open a new window when the related object icon is clicked true. It means you are here and I click on this and I click on the open record. Now it opened the record in the same window, but I don't want it should be done. So you can click on the yes here. Okay. I'm not saving it now quickly because otherwise we are not able to complete other properties as well. Okay. Then you can say enable the client script validation on the integer fields. These are the few which are be required from the development perspective. If you're working on any client side validation on the integer, do you want to make it true? Yes, it should check, it should test my stuff. So you can go to this property because it has a long list. You can see here. Very long list. Now, few more things which I want to show you here is that not this maximum auto. Okay, this one. Maximum number of autocomplete matches written to the email client applies to the user in the group. So now if I go here, let me go back. Okay, let me try to put the name as a David. Only two are there. Okay, batch 8 is fine. Oh, that is not caller ID. Sorry, that is what I can say. What name I can search here? Test is there something? It's not there. Let me show here if I can find. Let me reload this page. Sometime it take a lot of time. So what I'm showing here that the value which has been matching, it is just showing that. Sorry, can you go on the mute? I'm not sure who is speaking. Thanks. Where we are gone. This one. Maximum number of autocomplete matches written to the email client applies separately to the user and the group. It means if you are searching for any record here and you find that okay, 10 names are available, more than 10 names are available, so it will show only the first 10 name, not more than that. Okay. Search for the batch. If it search, no, it will not search. It's not searching. Maybe need to be checked why it's not be searching. Maybe I can come here. Any common name which we can use? David is not the common name now. Start with A. Okay, like these things. Okay, so if I do like this thing here, let's say A. Okay, so the best autocomplete means it will show you the only 10 matches, first 10 matches to autocomplete that part. So if you start writing here, if you start writing the complete spelling, it will show only the top 10 matches to you. This is the purpose of the, again, from the user experience perspective, this property is important here. Okay, now I'll not pick up this because these are from the email perspective, which we discuss in the email notification part. Remember me checkbox, it's by default true, allow multiple splits within a single section. Yes, we can do. Multiple splits means if you come here, these things called the sections here. So like these things, these called the sections. Okay, tomorrow when we start on the table part, I'll show that how you can create a section. Okay, so it's saying that do you want to be split it in the multiple sections? You can, if the property is true, then it can be easily done. Format the phone number field if they don't begin with the plus. So like if I'm putting a number like this, okay. Do you want to format me the phone number? This one. It will become in this format. Let's try to save this part. Is it working or not? No, it is not picking up. Otherwise, it will be doing like this for you, like this. Or maybe I can say like this. No, it is not picking up. Maybe some bug in definitely in this property, or either my cache is giving a problem to me. But you can, sorry. You have any question here? Okay, thanks for muting yourself. Okay, then I can come on these points. Cooperated SEMA, that's not required. Label refresh period is fine. Number of characters in the list view is fine. Enable list writing. Okay. Number of characters display on the tooltip. If you go here and you can put something like this, I can see any tooltip is there or not. No. So tooltip basically is say like this is appearing. This is not a tooltip. This is called the help text. This question mark is called the help text. But if you take these things on any of the field, okay. So like if I show you here something, I'm not sure that they have a tooltip or something like this here or not. No. So it means that if you go to any of the field which has a tooltip available, by reading that you understand, okay, what this mean actually. So up to 1000 character you can put into this particular tooltip. So we will see when we tomorrow when we create the fields and all, we will see that where I can go and create the tooltip as well. Okay, these are the things which a consultant need to be know. Okay, so rest I can say that few more properties are there which you can try at your side. Multiples are there. Multiples are there. So like display none in the radio button option. If I have a new option here, I want to be display as a none as well as a box. You can do that part. The property can be enabled for you. Number of rows to be displayed in the list. If I go here and like, let me do like this. So how many records it's showing by default? It should show the 20 records as of now because I put the property as a show the 100, but by default it will show you the 20 records like this. So from where it is coming default, it's coming from the. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
So how do we search this list, incident list?
Okay.
Because you're typing it, right? The whole thing.
Okay. So you can go here. Let me open it for you guys because now we guys need to be work on the shortcuts as well. Okay. Go here, search for any of the application navigator part. Okay, now this is becoming good. And let's say incident, or let's say change. Click on any of the module here. Close change.
Okay. Then the list will come.
Yes.
So where these are coming from? I mean, have you uploaded them
No,
previously?
just wait for tomorrow. We will discuss that how the structure has been defined first. Okay, the records you are able to see here. These are called the transactional data. There's a two concepts come. Let me you bring the topic good. When we talk about the data in ServiceNow, we have a two type of data: foundation and transaction. Foundation data means the data which is minimum bare required to run the process. If I will not create your user ID in the system, if I will not give the proper rights, if I will not create a group for the my work, I cannot use the process or the tool as expected. Foundation means which is required. So in the foundation, what we include from the interview perspective, this is very much important question. What do you mean by the foundation data? So foundation data. So yesterday, you guys and me created the foundation data. I created your user IDs in the system. That is a foundation data. That is not a transactional data. Once you get a new phone and you save your email ID to log into that phone, that is called the foundation data. But when you make a call to any other number and that call history has been generated, that is called the transactional data. Day in, day out, you are doing the work is transaction. If you don't have a contact saved in your phone, can you call me Khushbu? You cannot call. Even you cannot call to anyone because you don't have that record available in the system. You don't have a record available in your mobile phone. So that is become the foundation data. So your user creation, group creation, role, SLA, CMDB, notification, these all come under the section of the foundation data. But your incidents, your change, your problem, your request, your knowledge articles, your other records, I can say, is called the transactional data. Because today it is there, tomorrow maybe it's not be there. So now one bank says, hey, you know, my daily transaction is more than 1 billion. What do you mean by the transaction 1 billion? It means I have a 1 lakh user who are making the payment, who are swiping my card at the number of places. And that data is called the transactional data. But the user record is a foundation data. It is not a transactional data. It is a foundation data because it is stored. It's stored. It can be updated by using that record. Someone is working. If I gave you the access for my instance, it means I created the foundation data. And now when you created the another accounts, user accounts, it is again the foundation data. Tomorrow I'll say, okay, go and raise the incident, go and work on the change, go and work on the knowledge article, go and work on the problem record. Then those are the transactional data, Khushbu. Clear? So this data is a dummy data given by ServiceNow in the PDIs. This is not given by ServiceNow in the official instances. No, just to make sure that a new beginner should able to understand that how the system data has been defined, how the system has been worked, what, where, like if you go for admission, okay, someone says, hey, fill this form like this copy only. What you do, you just make a changes in your name. Like in the marriages, when that Pandit is doing the mantra, they says, okay, apna naam lo, take your name. Then you have to take your own name. You're not taking the Pandit ji ka name, right? So that is the transactional because he's doing the transaction now. For him, the marriages are the transactions only. 1 marriage, 2 marriage, 3 marriage, 4 marriage are the transaction for him. Okay, and this is called the dummy data as of now. This is completely dummy, which given by ServiceNow to tell to us, hey guys, this is the way that you have to be raise a record. Tomorrow when we start working on the table level discussions, then we will create our new form. Then you get little more understanding in that area. Okay, clear Khushbu till this point?
Ato,
Yes, go ahead.
so what is not captured in update set is transactional data.
That question is still open. But yes, your answer is right. Transactional data,
I'm
not
going to measure what they capture, but I'm just want to know what is captured is foundational data, right?
no data has been captured in the in update set. Okay, tell me how my system will know that it is a transactional data or is a foundation data. Do we have any checkbox? No.
No.
Then how the system will know? There's a no way, right?
No way.
Correct. So it means no data has been captured in the update set.
Okay.
Only the configuration or the customizations or the logic changes captured in the update set. Even though if we are making a changes in the system properties, let's see after this 5-minute discussion, I'll show you the update set. Let's see what has been captured, because from yesterday till today we have done a lot of changes in the system, right? Let's try to be understand that part. So now these are the things which you guys can do more hands-on. I'm recommending is that guys, if not much, at least read the high level part. Okay, this is the enable global text. So now let me save this. Now this will be gone. Okay, now I got this property says that to make this hide or visible. But that property says that who can use the global search, to who can search in the global search. So if I untick this box, okay, let me save now. I was thinking that they have make some changes or what. I'm doing something wrong. Let it be saved and let me reload my page. Yeah. So now it is not available. Global search. So it is coming from the property which we have untick here. This one. So try these few. These are the easy to learn, easy to understand. Try these properties at your side, guys. I'm telling you, system properties are good point for the consultants to be know. Okay, so try these parts and then we can see what next we can pick it up here. As much as you can understand, nothing to be worried, because even I don't know a lot of properties available in this particular page, because we
So
never.
I have an
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have another question. How are you? I mean, how can I open all these incident and change in in different tabs? When I have to go and upload dev 86 every time your instance every time, and then I have to select all and then go to incident or the change.
Okay, you are little early, but let me tell you, the structure of service now is based on the table.
Okay.
Every work you are doing in a service now is having the table in the background. Okay, so if I show you that this thing, the last word which is ending with .do is the table name.
Okay.
Okay, because I already have expertise in this area, so I know that what is the table name of an incident. So what I do, I just mention go here and put like this. I know that what is the table name of the change here. Let me show you.
Okay, so we have to open.
Correct. Remember
Another
the
tab and
table.
type
Yes.
everything, all of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So
So
okay,
in the
fine.
tomorrow's discussion, we're going to be discuss about the tables, that how you can create your own tables. It is going to be a good work for you now. During the weekend, it will be good homework for you guys. Okay, so as of now, just do the practice, learn about these things, system properties, and try to do switch and on and off so that you can understand that what is happening in the system properties at point of time. Okay, everyone till this.
If I remember, few days back, maybe day before yesterday, you've shown something in which I think it's a new property of San Diego that you don't need to open it in new tabs. You will just be able to
That
something like that.
but that is for the transactional data. That is called the workspace here. This.
Okay, yes, I got
Yeah,
the point.
workspace.
Yes.
So in the workspace, you cannot check the user records. You can just check the transactional data. So you can see
Okay.
incident change, problem request, knowledge. You can see here. But if you say, Atul, I want to create a new user, you have to still go to the all and create on the search.
But it's not in my incident. Why? If I click my workspace,
It
I
will
don't see
not be. It will not be. Don't worry, because if you remember, I asked you guys,
to plunge.
correct, install that plugin.
But I can't do it. I said I'm going to ask you. I tried doing it, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, let me show you something here. I'll just show you the high level and you can try those things in your own instance. Go here, search for the plugin.
I did.
Okay, let me open the other window. Okay, this page take little time to be load because it has a lot of information. Okay, let it be load here. Okay, let me come here in the meantime for the system properties. It's still loading. Okay, now if you notice one more thing in the meantime, it's opening. The properties which we are seeing here, Atul, it's not look good to me. Not interesting. Can you show me something in the list view format? I can show you. Do one thing, go here and at the .com, put sys underscore properties underscore list dot. The properties which we discussed just now will be appear in the list view. It's taking time. Okay, it's also running the background. It will take little time then, I guess. Yeah, so now you can see here. The only thing is that you should know that what property. Let me say I want to be search for the global search. Put asterisk and search for the global.
So why are we putting asterisk?
To search, to make our search better. It says this check, go in the name section and search where the global word has been mentioned. Maybe it is in the beginning, maybe it is in the middle, maybe it's at the end. These are the wild characters here, right? Okay, it's
Okay,
loading.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Just give a second, because see, from the 3000 records, it is going to not 3000, more than that. Yeah, 3000 record, it is going to pull out the report for me. So now you can see the global. Now you want to see the global search, then you have to find out that what exact property you're looking for. Enable or disable kind of things. So the checkbox you're seeing there in the property. Let me show you something here. Let's open this part. System properties, UI property, and search for the global search here. This one, right? So this, what is the property name? See here. glide underscore UI underscore dot text underscore search. Text underscore search is the property have to be updated. Now you can go and search here. Or let me put like this. This is all about your part. Text underscore search. This one. Or maybe this one. Sorry, this one. Yeah. See the property name here. glide.ui.text underscore search dot enable. If I go here, I will find out. Just double click and make it as a true here. It will work for you. So by any way you can do. But if you want to do in this manner, in the list view manner, you have to be remember the table name very carefully. Like if I put the name like this, let me show you example. Let's say S underscore list dot do. It did not find the table name. So if you want to do being a consultant, being a developer, we mainly use the table name directly. We don't go here all search. No, we just open the browser and done that part. Clear everyone that this is a new way to do the property search. OK. Now the question coming to your point, Ugo, you want to be install that plugin. So go here and search for the service operation. Now scroll down. You have to be find out this is the plugin you have to be installed. If you click on the install update, it will be installed for you. OK. So the only thing is that you should know that what.
How did you get here? Sorry.
Go here, search for the plugins. It will open this window for you.
OK.
And then you start typing your required plugin.
OK.
Maybe you are putting like a workspace. Let's say.
Yeah, I'm searching what.
No. So you have to be make your search criteria so beautiful. You have to put the search word so beautifully that it is able to find out. See, I'm in the system for a long time now. I know the things. I know the shortcuts, which I want you to be learned now. You should. That is why I always say more you explore the tool, more you will be able to learn in the tool actually. Okay, clear everyone. Khushbu, Ugo.
Yes.
Pelika, sorry, yeah, Ugo is the same, right? Anna, Saba, Mary, sorry, MJ, Ima, Akanksha, Priya, Kumar. Any doubt, any question here? Good. So now what you have to be do today? Okay, one more homework I'm giving to you. Let's say if I go here. Okay. I put like this sys underscore properties dot list. What is the difference between keeping the small letter and the lower word? What is the difference in these two? Try to find out the answer. Let me put it here. These are the tips and tricks, guys. Believe me. List versus list. Try to find out that what is the benefit of putting capital letter list and small letter list. OK, so this section we have done now. If I go here for a quick check here. OK, so tomorrow we can start a little bit on the import export properties and then we go for the table level. Mainly what if I say try to do some hands-on on the text or the global search properties. It is easy to use. It is very easy to use, nothing much, because these have a small sections only. Let me open the separate windows. Only 3 or 4 or 5 properties are there. Do as much as hands-on you can do, guys. See, only little scroll up. So you can search, you can see what is being given, what is written in the English. Try to find out that what is working. If I'm saying that it is text search query, it means it is working on this particular area only, specifically in this particular area only. So try to find out that what is being given to me. Global text, the whole picture they're talking here. Enable, yes, who can do the search here, how many words it should be displayed, what color should be there, all the small one are there. Now it's your responsibility, it's your work to be start. Exploration the tool. Okay, clear everyone till this point? Any doubt, any question? And the last point which Saba you put up, what has been captured in the update set? Now come here, click on this update set. Sorry, open this record. Scroll down and let's see what has been captured in my update set. Wow. Till now, 41 changes has been captured in my update set. So these many changes we have done. These many changes we have done till now. Let's say anyone has any update sets. Wow, thanks guys. Akanksha, Anna, Christina, Emi2, Kamlesh, Kumar, MJ. That's nice. Good. Now don't worry that what is be happening. Just to see, open your update set and see that how many changes are be capturing here. Let me show you something. Let me go back, go to the next page. See, user ID, first name, last name, these things are there. But it did not have that I created a 5 or 2 users. It don't have that information because it did not capture the data. It did not capture any data. Then the question come, Atul, if it did not capture the any data, then how I can move my data from dev to the test to the production? That we will discuss in the some interesting topic. So do you think yesterday I created the 8 accounts? These 8 accounts I created in a 5 minutes time. There was a shortcut I know, which I don't want to tell you now. Otherwise you will not follow the right practice. We will discuss, but not now, later on. Okay. Last point, any doubt, any question before I close the call here or take attendance? Yes, Saba, go ahead. Saba, Omiko, Anna, Ima, MJ, Ugo, Khushbu, Kumar.
Yeah, I posted 2 screenshots.
Yes.
I was creating new users and
the reason being because I check your problem statement. The reason being that the user you are creating is already created by some other person with the same name.
Okay,
It
I
means,
suspected.
yes,
Yeah.
it means if I try to put, let's say I want to put Sammy here. Okay, I know that Sammy is already exists in my system.
Mm-hmm.
Let me save now. It will give me this error.
Yeah, that's the error it shows. Yeah.
Because service now say that in the system you cannot put the 2 users with the same user ID. Just tell me, in the college, in the school, does 2 students have a same roll number?
No.
Or in US region, there's a concept called the SSN, right? Social security number. Are the 2 residents, are the 2 citizens having the same SSN number?
No.
Then service now also giving the same error. It say if I put like this Sammy and that put space. Now try to save. Why? Because it say now you say Atul, I'm getting this error as well, right? You get this error as well.
I got that one.
Because service now say I did not save that record. Please reinitiate, rework on that record. So now if I go here and create a new user for the Sammy with 2 space, I'm just putting for the intentionally here. Okay. Let's click save here. Still it is saying that space will be counted as a not counted as extra. And it is an invalid insert. It means you're not allowed to enter the data in the database. And ServiceNow will delete this record from the cache as well. Okay, good catch, good catch. It is required. If you do these things, only then you will able to understand that part.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, good. So let me stop the recording here, guys, and take a quick attendance here.